Interpreting is not only a highly specialized, but also a very demanding activity. Whether it is done in consecutive, for example, in public service or diplomatic settings, or in simultaneous, such as for private business events, or at multilingual conferences and meetings of international organizations. At Geneva's FTI, we have been training professional interpreters since 1941. We were also the first to set up a formal training course for those wanting to become interpreter trainers. This training program is tailored to the needs of professional interpreters who want to pass on their knowledge to the next generation. The program's modular structure and its new powerful online learning environment allow you to choose the training modules that fit your needs. Get to know interpreters from all over the world. Pull knowledge from the many different settings in which they exercise the profession, and get a thorough understanding of how interpreting works and how to teach it effectively. Over 100 interpreters from 25 countries have successfully completed our program, thanks to the expert guidance of a team of 10 dedicated and highly qualified trainers. To join the experience, check out which of the programs best fits your needs. If you want to train interpreters working in public service settings, in courts, hospitals, with law enforcement agencies, but also in diplomatic environments, the Certificate of Advanced Studies in Consecutive Interpreter Training is what you've been looking for. The program will help you develop a thorough understanding of the individual component tasks of consecutive interpreting, including the skills required to successfully execute them. You will learn to develop a progression matrix and sequence learning activities according to their impact on the task. Finally, you will identify symptoms indicating the incomplete acquisition of component tasks and develop remedies to compensate for shortcomings. If you want to train interpreters for private business settings, in showroom events, for product launches or shareholder meetings, the Certificate of Advanced Studies in Simultaneous Interpreter Training will provide you with the tools required to effectively train successful simultaneous interpreters. You will isolate many of the tasks simultaneous interpreters carry out at the same time. You will learn how these tasks interact and develop learning activities aimed at training relevant component skills according to a progression matrix. You'll also develop a systematic approach to diagnosing the problems learners experience during the acquisition of the task, and learn how to devise targeted solutions. If you want to prepare interpreters for a multilingual conference environment, where both long, note-based consecutive interpreting and simultaneous interpreting with text are used, then the Diploma of Advanced Studies in Interpreter Training will extend the know-how acquired in the two certificates. This program will help you understand the processing implications of concurrent note-taking during consecutive interpreting, and help you appreciate the main principles of the so-called Geneva Code, the note-taking system invented here at the University of Geneva that we have consistently developed and refined. You will also gather insights into the multimodal nature of processing various sources of visual input, such as manuscripts and PowerPoint presentations, during simultaneous interpreting, and learn how to train effective text preparation. If you want to become a full-fledged interpreter trainer and train interpreters at university level, then the Master of Advanced Studies in Interpreter Training rounds off your learning experience. Building on the modules covered in the two certificates and the diploma, you will cover areas such as interpreter testing, both for aptitude and proficiency, assessment and constructive feedback, but also how to teach ethics and professional demeanor. Finally, this course will equip you with the basic tools required to appreciate and supervise undergraduate-level research. All of our courses are tailored to professionals who need to reconcile their own professional development with professional and private obligations. Depending on the course you choose, your training will take between 4 months and 2 years. The two certificates of advanced studies consist of 3 online modules and last 20 weeks each. The Diploma of Advanced Studies builds on the content covered in the two certificates and consists of 2 additional online modules for a total of 12 weeks. For all 3 of them, you'll be expected to invest approximately 15 hours each week, which comes out at about 2 hours per day. To have access to the Masters of Advanced Studies, you will need to successfully complete both certificates and the diploma. The additional 4 online modules last 20 weeks. For the MAS, you'll be expected to up your game and invest approximately 20 hours each week, which comes out at about 2.5 hours per day. All courses have individual and collaborative activities, allowing you to share experiences and learn from other participants. As many activities are asynchronous, however, you can complete many of them in your own time, and thanks to our new online learning environment, you can do so from anywhere in the world, so long as you have an internet connection and a computer or a tablet. Importantly, at the end of the online coursework for your Master's of Advanced Studies, you'll be asked to pass a practical examination in Geneva. Regardless of the setting or modality in which you want to train interpreters, our course offer will meet your own training needs and equip you with the tools required to effectively train the next generation of interpreters. We've been doing it for over 75 years. It's what we do best.